Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the lab on brute force attack using the FTP and SSH services. On FTP and SSH services using the tools Medusa, Hydra and Ncrack. So in this lab we have two systems. One is a server which is configured with the FTP and SSH services, and another one is an attacker system from which we are going to perform the brute force attack to find the credentials, username and password. So for the server I am planning to use the Metasploitable 3 which is already configured with the FTP and SSH services. For both FTP and SSH services, the credentials are vagrant is a username and vagrant is the password, small v. So this is the credentials to log in into the FTP and SSH services. So let us assume the hacker doesn't know what is the username and what is the password to log in into the FTP and SSH, and he is going to try the brute force attack using the tools Medusa, Hydra and Ncrack. So already I have downloaded and imported the Metasploitable 3 into the Oracle VirtualBox and ensure that you put that in the bridged adapter, or if you have any issues in your network, then you can also go to host only adapter. It is another possibility. Okay, so since I am in the home network, okay, I am connecting these devices to my bridged adapter. So in case some of you are new to the Metasploitable 3, you can look into my another video in which I show how to download and install the Metasploitable 3. So I am just rebooting to show how to log in into the Metasploitable 3. So once again, to go to the Metasploitable 3, Metasploitable 3, okay, OVA download. So you can go to SourceForge and here you can download the Metasploitable 3 OVF file. Okay, so this is the Metasploitable 3 OVF file. You can download from here, and also I would give this link in my YouTube description. Okay, so vagrant is username and vagrant is the password for the Metasploitable 3, and also to log in into any services of the Metasploitable 3. This is the credentials, vagrant username and password. However, we assume that the attacker doesn't know these things. So after connecting the system into the bridged adapter, just check what is the IP address it has got, okay, from the bridged adapter. It has got 192.168.1.18. Okay, so there are two adapters. Just see the ETH0, the first one. 192.168.1.18 is the IP, and then of course we need a Kali system. Okay, just open the Kali, okay, and open the terminal like this, and ifconfig. Of course, the Kali adapter should be also in the same one, bridged adapter. I'm repeating, either bridged or host only adapter. Okay, so this is 1.20 and the Metasploitable 3 is 1.18. so just check whether it is pinging from here 192.168. Just check 92.168 1.18. so it's pinging. So now let us try the first tool, Medusa tool. So to explore this Medusa tool as well as the Hydra tool and the Ncrack tool, we need the user list and the password list. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a file, nano users.list. so this is the some of the users I have put. If you want, you can put any number of users like Muhammad, or you can download some users list which are readily available in the internet. Okay, so these are the list of the users. For simple understanding purpose, I am just using hardly 7 users. Okay, but in real time we have to download the users where there would be hundreds and thousands of possible usernames would exist in such a file. Okay, after that, Control O, enter, Control X. Okay, so nano users.list. Okay, you type the possible usernames, then Control O, enter, Control X. Okay, so you can check this cat users dot list. So these are the possible usernames. Now we need possible passwords. So nano pass dot list. So I have entered already few possible passwords. Okay, if you want, you can increase the passwords, clear, like this, then Control O, enter, Control X. Okay, so this is the list of passwords. So we are in this folder /home/Kali. In the same folder, okay, try to have these two files, users.list and password.list, in the same folder. Otherwise also no issues, but you have to give the correct path. Okay, so for those who are not comfortable with the path in the Linux, better have the two files in the same folder. Okay, now let's do the brute force attack. Medusa, okay, is the tool name, then -u capital U. Okay, you have to give the name of the file which contains a possible users list. So users dot list, and then hyphen p, capital P, then file name, file which contain the password, and then host, which is the target machine. So target machine Metasploitable 3 192.168.1.18. so you can find that using ifconfig command, and then hyphen m, then which service we are going to target. So we are going to target first FTP service, file transfer protocol. Okay, port number 20 and 21. Okay, so let's try this. Spelling mistake, Medusa. Okay, then so it will take some time because it has to check with different combinations. And you can see here success. So here the password is Vagrant and the user also Vagrant. So it has correctly found the username and the password. So here we are using the Metasploitable 3, but you can use any machine as a target. For example, you can configure FTP or SSH in the Windows Server machine, and from the Kali machine you can use the Medusa tool to find the username and the password of the FTP service in the Windows server. Okay, now the same command, if you want to, okay, let's say just a minute, I open another terminal. So if you want to connect to the FTP, okay, so this is how the attackers, they now found the IP, and okay, the username is Vagrant. How they found using the brute force attack. Okay, so they enter the username and password. So now they are in the so they are in the FTP service actually. Okay, this is another issue. What is the passive mode? We have to see, we have to check that. Okay, but however successfully we have logged in into the FTP service. So let me try again. So now we have successfully logged in into the FTP service, and we can download and upload the files from that. Similarly, okay, this is FTP. Now we want SSH, then just change at the end SSH instead of FTP. Now we would try different combinations of the username and password that exist in the users.list and pass.list. Still the search is going on. Finally it found the username is Vagrant and the password also Vagrant. Okay, success. so I just close the service. So this is how you can perform the brute force attack using the Medusa. Here just let me give you one small variation. Suppose you know the username but you want to find the password. In that situation you can use small u, okay, and then you can enter the username directly instead of the file. So this is also a technique, a variation in using the Medusa. Okay, you can see now what happens is, instead of taking the username from the file, okay, so it would consider the username what we have directly given in the command. Okay, so here we have to use small u. Okay, so let us now go into the next one, Hydra. So here we have to use L for the users. Okay, so here let's say capital L, okay, then users dot list, okay, hyphen capital P, okay, pass dot list, then the IP address of the target machine, and the service what you are targeting. So let us target the FTP first. So this is not Medusa, it is Hydra, but you see this is so quick, very quickly it has found the username and the password. If you compare with the Medusa, it took a lot of time, but Hydra within a short duration it has found the username and password. And okay, let us try the another one, SSH. Yeah, it has found the username and password very quickly. So the Hydra is quicker than the Medusa too. Okay, in case here also there is a small variation. If you know the username already, then you can use small l, and instead of the file name you can enter the username. Okay, this is another variation of the Hydra too. So if you already have the username, okay, you just want to find the password, then you can give the username directly in the command using hyphen small l. So far we have finished the Medusa, okay, and then we have found the Hydra. So we have explored the Hydra. So now we are going to the next tool, Ncrack. So here also capital U, users dot list, hyphen capital P, pass dot list. Okay, so IP address 192.168.1.18. okay, then okay, so we give FTP. Okay, so instead of giving FTP, let's try this, hyphen B, the port number. Okay, so let us explore, let us see what is the issue in the script. So actually the mistake is hyphen small p, not capital P. and also we have to give the port number instead of giving the service name. So -p 21 is for the FTP. Okay, so if you do that, then it would automatically find the username and the password for the FTP service, the port number 21. So now we want to explore the this SSH. So SSH port number, okay, 22, I think, yeah, 22. So what we do is same one, instead of 21 we give 22 for SSH. So it has found Ncrack, it has found the username and password. I have given the small u as a small -u, small u, the name of the user, -p, then the password list, and the IP address colon port number 22 for SSH. So the username Vagrant and password Vagrant, it has successfully found. So with this, okay, today we have explored the Ncrack, then Hydra and Medusa tools, which are these tools could be used effectively for performing the brute force attack. Once again, whatever attack we have discussed actually is for only educational purpose, ethical hacking, to protect the security of the infrastructure, not for destructive purpose. Thank you very much. With this I conclude my lab presentation.